it's Tuesday.
Oh.
And that we took a time out.
Yeah, I do need to change that. Hey, good evening, everybody. I just hit the... let's mute that. We don't need to have it over here. Yes, we do need to change that. Hey, good evening, everybody. I'm Jamie Davis. This is Dana for the Davis Rush Hour tonight. We're coming to you live from the Davis Abode, and we are here to talk about candy tonight. A lot of our conversation this evening is going to be in regards to candy, because for those who, I guess, like Halloween and do the Halloween stuff, or if you are just a parent like we are who loves to take your children's candy, this Sunday or this weekend is your time. But I also believe that this is the beginning of the candy holidays, because every 2 months between now and Easter, there is a holiday that is big into candy. And beside me, to my left, your screen right, is the Candy Diva, the Candy Queen. Or at least she used to be.
I love candy.
You love candy still? Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know if this is candy or not, but she's got a little strawberry and Nutella tonight. And she digs into there.
I need a chocolate.
It's my forehead. I'm looking at the commentary that's coming over on the yeah, I'm not even going to try to figure out what is being said there. I'll have to deal with that a little bit later. So yeah, tonight we're going to be talking about candy. We're talking about, I guess we can kind of make it a little Halloweenish, because we don't, I know that there are folks that don't do anything with this particular holiday. Certainly they don't mind the candy aspect of it, but there's some things that, make some people uncomfortable, and I'm respectful of that. But I think, I know that a number of my friends and folks that I hang out with, I guess they have a little bit of a history in regards to trick-or-treating, Halloween parties, whatever, things that are tastefully done, not the Halloween parties that we see or hear about these days. But anyway, so tonight...
I'm always eating.
What's that?
I said I'm always eating on these shows.
I don't think anybody minds. That's kind of like the... what would you call that? That's like our little tradition, right? I'm trying to fix it to where you can be more on the camera. I want you to... There we go.
It tastes good.
What, the Nutella?
Yeah.
All right, I think we got it. Anyway, so I guess our first question tonight is... I had this here. What was the weirdest thing, and I'll put this out there on the on our little thing here, on our text thing, but when, as a kid, what was the weirdest candy or item you got in your trick-or-treat bag?
Don't know.
I have to make that really small to fit there. What was the weirdest trick-or-treating item? I can't make it to fit there. Let's just do it there. I don't know what's going on with the camera tonight. What's going on with OBS? You might not be able to read it all. We'll try it that way. Man, it's just, everything's just off.
I'm just squint.
It's going to go off the screen, so, oh well. Anyway, not professionally done tonight. Oh well. So what was the weirdest candy or item you ever got? Can you remember anything out of the ordinary as a kid going trick-or-treating?
No. Wasn't weird, I just didn't... What is it? What I didn't like, or what was weird?
We could change it to the worst. Maybe we do it that way. What was the worst thing you got?
I was thinking of, like, I can't think of those things, like the peanut butter, that came in the wax kind of paper. It was orange and black.
Okay. Yeah, we're going to be going to the candy stuff in here in just a second, too. So, but you're saying the worst candy you got was...
Oh, I mean, I don't...
Say, hey, Luke, if you're watching, what was it the name... What did we call those things? The orange and black candies that... you look at the comments now, right?
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, those aren't good either. Sandy said Mary Jane's are the worst.
What is Mary Jane?
I just remember the paper. Wasn't that like a yellowish, brownish kind of paper?
Mary Jane candy. I don't remember seeing those, but they almost look like the Biddo Honeys.
Yes, that's it. Like yellow, and it's got the red stripe.
Yeah, let me see if I can. I know I've got it on another screen here, so I can't bring it up for
Yeah,
everybody. So
yeah.
let's see if I can get it.
I wasn't a fan of those.
So I can get it to where I'm not gonna be able to show it. There we go. Mary Jane. Is that what it is though? Like a Biddo honey? It was like a honey toffee candy or honey.
I guess.
I don't remember that. I just remember. Let's see if I can find what it's made of. Go ahead.
Luke said he handed out apples once because they forgot it was Halloween. People were looking at it like it was a freak until they got some candy. I've heard of giving out fruit, and Jessica said her mom loves Mary Jane's.
Hard and no taste. Okay, I was looking at also Sandy's comment that the Mary Janes are hard with no taste. Okay. I was just reading the comment there.
Okay.
Yeah, hard with no taste. Okay, well. And Luke, on the apples, I do remember people giving out oranges and apples. I figured that was the dentist, the household that they were giving out, or a doctor who was trying to give out something more healthy. So what do you think? Maybe?
What was that?
What about, let me ask you
Here.
this. What do you think about pretzels? Or chips?
I'll eat whatever.
Pretzels, chips, popcorn. Anybody ever give you a baggie of popcorn?
Ooh, or like a popcorn ball.
Popcorn ball, yeah. I was trying to think of some other
Was
weird.
it? Jessica said she does not like Milk Duds, so that was the worst for her.
I like Milk Duds. I mean, I understand the what happens whenever you chew on them and that caramel gets stuck or is it caramel or caramel? Either way, it gets stuck in your teeth, and so that is kind of uncomfortable. There was something about that chocolate and caramel mix though that did taste pretty good. How about sugar babies or sugar daddies? And I'm talking about candy, folks. Sugar daddies or sugar babies.
I didn't like sugar daddies. I like sugar babies.
Yeah, the sugar babies are kind of like having
But,
some.
I mean, I didn't. If I had to pick, I wouldn't pick them out, but I would to buy, but I would eat them if I had them. I think the daddies because I had a crown
Oh yeah.
at a young age, so I was like anything that could possibly pull it out. And oh yeah, Sandy was saying, did you already read that about the Mary Jane? She said it was really hard and no taste. That's
Yeah.
what I agree with.
She said also says that they weren't allowed to eat anything that someone else made. Now,
If you didn't know who did it, I guess that would make sense.
yeah, I think we had a couple of those houses where, and I think our age group was the beginning of the taking the stuff down to the police department for X-rays for, blades or foreign items or whatever, just to be safe because there were some sick people,
Yeah.
I guess, when we were kids, and I don't know.
I just ate it.
Now here's another thing. What about money?
Money?
Did you ever get money for trick or treating?
No.
Not even-
I don't remember.
I can remember getting some quarters.
Oops.
Yeah,
I
somebody
don't
throw in like
remember.
a dollar
I mean, I
or
did.
maybe some quarters.
Jessica loves sugar babies. I just saw that comment.
Yeah, sugar babies are really good. There's what we're gonna do here.
Literally sugar. Just all that sugar.
What we're gonna do here in just a second is I pulled up today a list of the 30 best or worst. Now this is Halloween candy of all time. Now certainly we might be able to stretch this out to the other holidays, but since Halloween is on Sunday and that candy is still on the shelves, we can go through that. So, what I'm going to do is go through this. Now, this list that I'm looking at here is from the website delish.com. And let's see, it was
Sandy answered your question though about about money. She said we got change, but it didn't happen a lot.
yeah, I think it was just someone who who forgot that, oh, that's what today is, and just grabbed their piggy bank money and just started throwing it in there just to give them something. So And I guess the dentist people, they're the ones who gave out the toothbrush and toothpaste. So, so the list that I'm looking at here tonight, if you keep an eye on the comments while I do this, I'm going to try to keep it over here so I can see both
I have a
screens.
question too later.
Go ahead.
No, because I don't know if anybody else did this. I mean, I'm sure people did. Like, my favorite part would be you get back and like you empty your bag or whatever you carried, and then I would sort all my candy out by types. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like Snickers, every little kind, and see how much you got. I mean, I would. Of course, then I remember at one point,
What?
like Aiden and cousins, when they would be together afterwards and they would all do that, I'd see them swapping
I think.
too.
Yeah, I think that's kind of it's its own little exchange,
Yeah.
like its own.
I don't know. I don't remember ever exchanging with anybody. It doesn't mean it didn't happen. I just can't remember.
Like Tootsie Rolls were kind of a weird one for me, where one year I'd be okay with them, and then next year I'm handing them off to Shannon or Stevie.
Yeah. I'd probably give it. I would have given those to my dad. I'm sure.
Yeah.
He liked those.
Smarties.
They're okay. Keep them for when you need something.
Yeah, and as kids, I remember as a kid, you'd say that was my pills, and you'd pretend they were like your medicine or something.
Sweet tarts. Spree are my favorite above sweet tarts.
Well, here's the question that I can ask
Okay.
before we move to this. Sugar, whenever you look at candy, do you want like a traditional hard candy, soft candy like the chewy Spree or gummies, or chocolate? Like, which one would you prefer to get more of? Like, I think our list tonight is going to be heavy chocolate, but do you prefer to have like the Smarties, the harder sweet tarts or Spree, or do you want to have something soft like a gummy bear or the little sweet and sour worms or whatever, or chocolate?
I'm not a gummy fan.
You're
I mean,
not a
I'll
gummy
eat
fan.
them, but it's not. I like my chocolate, but I think Halloween I like the candy. Like,
Yeah.
Not the chewy. I like chewy Spree, but not the chewy Spree. The regular Spree. And like last year at the fall party, Jessica probably remembers this. I got excited. When they would pass out the candy, there was like some buckets that had the little tiny packs of Spree.
Mhm.
Like the little tiny. Oh man, those are my favorite.
Now Sandy's got one on here that is great. Pixie sticks. Yes, yes, yes. We were talking about the idea of getting the old, like one of those bags of candy that had the kind of the traditional, or when I say traditional, the stuff that we had as kids. And the Pixie sticks were the ones that I love. You just sit there and just let that stuff just go right down the
I
throat.
like the Fun Dip.
Fun Dips. And they still make those, right?
I guess so. I haven't had them in a long time.
Yeah, the Fun Dips were good too. Hello, Madison. Good to see you on
Madison.
there. Good to see you tonight. All right, so here's the list. This is from delish.com, and I'm going to put these out there. And here's what to make this a little bit of a get everybody involved here with this listing. I'm going to list a candy, and then you have to give me a rating from 1 to 10.
Just because they do make.
Or
Fun
should we
Dip
just do a
stuff.
1 to 5?
1 to 5.
We'll do 1 to 5. So you give me a rating. Number 1, it's blah. I don't want to ever see that candy again. To 5, give me all you got. So everybody got that? If it's your worst candy, or if you think you have a bad opinion about the candy I'm about to list, you give it a 1. If you think it is the greatest candy on earth, you give it a 5. So this is the
Couple comments real quick before
Oh,
you.
yes. Let's see here. So Jessica said yes, they do still make Fun Dip. Jessica also says that Layla had one last time we were at Mom's. Okay. And then Madison says Juicy Drop Pops are my fave.
I'm
Okay.
not sure if I know what that is.
I want. Okay, Madison, are those like the little pacifier candies, or are they like a bottle that has juice in it? May have to help me out on that one. I'm not really sure on that.
Oh no, I can't think what that is.
So, again, before I name off the first one here, you're going to rank them. And I'll admit there's 30, so we'll try to go through these kind of quickly. But if the one that you don't like is a 1, and the ones that you love and you want all of them is 5. Our first one, we mentioned it already.
You can do a 3.
Yeah, if you feel like you're kind of like indifferent about it, do that. So these are, and I'll admit some of these are not traditional candy, so keep that in mind. The first one on the list is the number 30 on the list, Tootsie Rolls. The author of this article says, "How much do I loathe these sticky brown chunks? I would go so far as to say Tootsie Rolls are downright offensive. If you offer me this candy, I will never speak to you again. Everything about it, the shape, the texture, the flavor, are so repulsive. Trash." Tootsie Rolls.
we got some
I need
numbers.
to actually, I think I need to get a spreadsheet going on here. I think that it'd be kind of cool to see how everybody feels about this at the end. And we'll try to make this quick. Come on, numbers. I know I'm having to use another
Well,
laptop here.
I got 3 numbers.
Well, I mean the numbers on the
Oh.
the application here. All right, let's see here. Go blank. So the first one is Tootsie Rolls, and
You have to teach me how to do this. I probably know how. But
all right. So what numbers were we given?
do you need the name or just the number?
Just give me just the numbers.
3.
Huh?
A uno, 0,
Okay.
and a 4.
And a 4. Now, actually, let's go ahead and do the names. Who are the people? Three.
Sandy said 3.
Okay.
Madison said uno, 0,
Okay.
and Jessica said 4.
All right.
I
So
think I'll be a 3.
be interesting to see how this all turns out for our own little
It really is
thing.
not good.
I'm indifferent on it. I'll say
Yours.
3 as well. So, all right. So we're kind of an even number. Madison with a low end there. She's not even going to give us a 1.
I got
So that's fine. We can do
Nutella on my
that.
face. Do I have Nutella on my face?
No, you're good. Nothing on the face there. All right. So the next candy for us tonight or Halloween gift, is a bag of pretzels. Pretzels are not candy, but everyone recalls the one house on the block that decided to promote health and not hand out candy. Maybe it was apples or a bag of pretzels. But all of you walked away with a whole lot of disappointment. For the love of sugar-up kids everywhere, please don't do this. Let the children have their day of fun. I will put a caveat on there. This one would move up higher for me if the pretzels are flavored. I'm not talking about salt. I'm talking about chocolate
Yeah, they probably
or
wouldn't be.
caramel or something that has a coating
So I
on it.
think they're just talking about plain pretzels.
All right, so we got one at the last.
Yeah, we got a 1, and a 3. I was gonna say 1 myself,
All right, let's see. Make sure we do this 1
But, yeah.
and 3, and then what
but
do
I
you?
can't decide if I was gonna do a 1 or a 2.
I'm gonna go with a 2 just because I will entertain that other, but
Yeah, I'll say 2 because it's not like the worst, but it's not.
let's make sure I'm also doing this by the right people.
Jessica said she likes pretzels, but it may not be the best to give instead of candy unless they're chocolate covered. Like you said, like you were saying, if it's
That's my problem too. Yeah, that's it. I feel like just pretzels for pretzels.
or maybe like a big pretzel with some cheese dip.
If they want to hand out cheese,
just
I
kidding.
hope it's pre-packed. I mean, I hope it's in those little
I'm
cups
just-
you
I'm
get
just
from the.
kidding.
No, it's a problem. All right, here's going to be some. Yeah, you've already seen the next one, so this is going to get some interesting looks. And they combine these two, so Almond Joy or Mounds. Either one. We know Almond Joy has nuts, Mounds don't. So your chocolate and coconut, or chocolate, coconut, and almond, whichever way you want
No,
it.
if we have 30 things on this list, if I have you can give the same number for anything, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Right. Sandy says 4.
Okay.
I'm giving this a 5.
Oh my goodness.
That's you. Oh, the
I
second
can
one's
put these up here,
pretzels.
yeah. Let's do that way. I don't remember what it is. All right, you said 5 for you?
I'm a 5.
Okay. I'm just going to go middle of the road.
Uh-oh.
Sometimes I like it.
Madison says I'm enjoy a 5, Mounds 2.
Oh.
Well, just put Mounds on a second thing.
All right, we'll do that. But I guess it gets.
Now, see, I don't buy mounds, but I'll eat them. So I'll say a 4.
So she said which one's a
She said Almond Joy was a 5.
and the others 2. Yeah, okay. If I gotta break it that way, then
I'll give mounds a 4, I guess. I don't know. I wouldn't necessarily buy it, but if it was sitting in front of me, I would sure eat it.
now I understand. I didn't take into consideration. Okay, Jessica put 1. I was also realizing that I wasn't taking into consideration whether or not people could eat these. So if you can't eat them, feel free to abstain from the poll. But we'll go from there.
Give it a 1.
Or yeah, just give it a 1.
They can pass it on.
All right, the write up on that one
Too bad
was.
we didn't do a 0. Just
Yeah, we could have, but.
That's okay.
All right, the write up on that one was I don't know what it is about this candy and the older generations.
I'm an older generation.
I
I
just
love
read-
that.
I
I
just
love
read-
Almond Joy.
But something seems to happen around the age of 65
What?
where you go from hating it to loving it.
Oh, shut up.
I do have,
Who wrote this? She like 2?
I do happen to be a coconut gal, not me, which is why I'm particularly annoyed by the treatment of this flavor. Coconuts everywhere are crying. All right, so the next.
See, Jessica said she doesn't like she doesn't like coconut, so she's never had them. Sandy was a 4 on both. Did you already get that?
Yes,
Okay.
I'll give you on that.
Well, the thing is, that doesn't mean you're older just because you like them.
Yeah, I know. All right, next candy is Dots. And I'll tell you who the author is, by the way. Her name is Felicia Lalomia. Felicia Lalomia. I don't know who it is, but anyway.
And she said, "Does anyone under 65 actually like Almond Joy?" She needs just to go.
It's a. Is that a Gen Z, a millennial? What is that? I don't.
I have no idea.
Anyway, so the next one here, and sorry, Madison, there if you didn't mean to insult you there. So
Jessica says she sounds snappy.
all right, so the next one is Dots, and this is the very simple one. They're stale gummies. I said it, and I stand by it. That was her statement. Dots. So 1 for you, okay.
Yeah,
I'm gonna give.
Too bad we can't throw the picture up on it.
I probably could. Let me see if I can make it work. That'll take some of this off here.
I'm like sitting here squinting.
I'm doing 4 for Dots because I actually do like them, even though they are a stale gummy. But
Jessica said a 2, and I'm with Sandy 1. They're nasty. That if I saw the picture, it kind of looks like a little
what did
Christmas
Madison
bell.
say? Did Madison say, or she? I realize we may not get everyone's answer on this one, but for those who are responding, we're gonna put it on here. Let's see if I can put it on the screen. It'd be kind of cool if we could. Well, you know what? I'm not going to do it because the last time we tried to pull a screen on here, it really slowed it down.
Well, they know what it is. If we don't, we'll just hold up the thing.
Yeah, probably if I'd had more time, I could have put the image in a slideshow for us.
Okay.
All right, next one's Good and Plenty.
1.
Just because they are totally old school does not mean they're earned their spot at modern Halloweens. Does anyone else think they taste like soap? I don't know that I've ever had Good and Plenty.
I don't eat them because they just look like pills.
They do. I'm looking at the picture here, a little pink and white.
Looks like it'd be like
antibiotic or something.
yeah. Or yeah, I don't know.
All right.
Sandy and Jessica both said 1. I'm with them.
All right. So 1. I'm just going to say 1 because I've never had them. I've never had them. Yeah, I don't know anything about them. I'm surprised because I eat anything. But all right, here's one.
You said it.
Twizzlers. And this lady says no flavor here, none, just oddly chewy, hard sticks. The best thing about Twizzlers is their straw capabilities, which are still mediocre at best.
She needs to try again. I'm going between a 4 and a 5 because if it's in front of me, I'm gonna put it in my mouth. That.
Let's see.
Jessica said 5. Sandy said 1.
With me, Twizzlers, I'm kind of in the middle of the road. I've never really loved them, but they're
If it's sitting there, I'm going to eat it.
yeah.
Because I mean,
I think Starburst has ruined it for me because Starburst at one time had something that was like their form of a Twizzler and it had flavor. So Starburst wins there. What'd you say?
I was trying to decide between a 4 and a 5. I'll do 4.
All right, so there we go. All right, that was the Twiz.
Twizzlers.
All right, so next, hot tamales.
Sandy liked the Twizzlers when she was younger, but not anymore. Hot tamales. I'll say a 1 for me.
If it's just cinnamon candy, I mean, I'd probably put it a little higher. I'll give it a 4. I think I remember having it a couple of times.
Jessica's a 1 also.
1 for the hot tamales.
Uh-huh. And Sandy's a 1 also.
So a bunch of oneers.
Yeah. They kind of like their Good and Plenty's, just with the little heat, I guess.
Oh. All right, runts.
Runts. 5 for me. I love those things.
And in case you forgot what runts are, they look like little pieces of fruit. Like there's a purple, I guess, grape, the yellow banana, the green is a lime. I'm assuming the reds are cherry, and the oranges are oranges.
It's good.
This is where I think we're going to pick up the steam a little bit on the.
Yep, Sandy's a 5. So am I.
All right, so the next one.
Let's see. Jessica said 4 except the banana. Yeah.
Yeah.
We had this conversation the other night at your house, actually, with that little bag of them. I agree. The banana, I'm probably going to have those a lot left over, but that'll be like, if I eat them, that's the last thing I eat.
All right.
But which one is, yeah, the bananas are kind of gross.
Yeah.
But, do y'all have an order that you eat them in, or am I just the only crazy weird one?
I usually eat everything but the bananas, and the bananas are last if I have to eat them.
The green are my favorite, and then then I'll go between the purple and the orange, and then I think the red is the last before the banana if I eat the banana.
Yeah.
And Sandy likes the bananas the best, so we know who to give our bananas to.
All right, so we make sure that we just separate them and send them out. See, there's there's that system you're talking about earlier about your Halloween candy. The writer says on these, I just don't get these. Sure, they are colorful and shaped like fruit, but you can't chew them.
Yes, you can.
And sucking on them doesn't really bring any satisfaction either. Where's the appeal? If you locate it, give me a call. No.
Jessica said purple and red are her favorite.
All right, next one is Smarties. They're traditionally amazing, sure, but when you actually eat them, Smarties are too chalky and just make you salivate, as if you're eating something sour without the satisfaction of eating something sour. I mean, they have a little tartness. They're not sweet tarts.
I used to buy those a lot because you could get a big bag for really cheap, and then you carry a bag of them and hand them out to little kids. They love, you know what I mean? Like, well, no, some adult that is. I'm trying to decide if I want a 4. All right. So Sandy says 4. Jessica says 3. I think I'm gonna go. I'll go 4.
All right. I appreciate you guys being patient as we go through these. We're trying to go through them fast so we don't go too long. I got an answer. I know that one's going to go in just a minute. All right. These two have been combined together. I'm not sure why, unless somebody just thinks they really taste the same.
They don't.
Airheads
Not even
and
the same
Laffy Taffy.
They're not even the same texture.
Person says you can hate me for it, but they just have too many strikes against them. They are both hard to chew and yet soft and melty, and contort your weird shapes into your weird shapes while sitting in your pocket. Your dentist agrees with me here.
Airheads, I can eat an Airhead. Laffy Taffy, I don't, because again, a crown. Airhead is knock wood, never given me any issues. And they are to me, they're more flavorful.
All right, so
Our son would eat both. Jessica said, all right, hold on, let me make sure. All right, Sandy said 3 for both.
Yep.
And Jessica said 5.
All right. Oh, sorry, went the wrong one. I'm gonna do. Y'all gonna hate me on this. I'm gonna do 2. I don't mind them. They're just not on my list for candy.
I'll do it 2 also because I don't eat them that much.
All right, Jessica, know your answer pretty quickly, so get ready. 1, 2, 3. Milk duds. Milk duds.
I'll say it too.
I'm gonna read
I
this.
think we have a message from Ethan.
Hey, Ethan, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for the share, tagging me a couple of weeks ago on the wrestling show. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make it, but I appreciate that. Sandy with a 1, Jessica with a 1 on Milk Duds. Our author says kind of just a PR nightmare from the name to the look. The taste itself isn't horrible, but I never ever got excited when someone was giving these out on Halloween. They're 5s for me, guys. I'm sorry. I like them.
I'll give you mine. I'll say a 2. Wait, are they the ones that are? Yeah, it's like a malted milk ball, right? No, that's a Whopper.
Yeah, I wonder if that's on here. I didn't
Milk
look that
Dud
far.
is not like a sugar baby, but kind of gooey like that.
Think Junior Mint, but with the caramel. It's
Yeah.
that softness, but except it's a little harder though.
Oh, you know what I haven't had in a while? A Rolo. They still make those?
Yeah. All right, let's go to the next one. Junior Mints. Person says, I never thought mint and chocolate should go together. This person is
She's got
been
problems.
deprived in their life. Like, do you want me to brush my teeth or actually enjoy the candy? Because I can't do both. Yes, you can. I mean, have you ever had a York peppermint patty? That's, I hate to say it, better than the Junior Mint. Junior Mint just puts it in a
Yeah.
nice little bite-sized thing. Yes, Ethan, definitely. I'm sorry. I really am sorry. When I saw that come up, I was disappointed because it was, I unfortunately had plans that I couldn't get out of.
I was laughing at
Jessica.
We didn't say you have problems. We were talking about this lady that wrote this about everything.
All
I don't
right.
know. I don't know what's left for her to like. Sandy said a 5 though.
All right, so 5 for Sandy. I got a 5 for myself. Jessica said what? A 1?
I'll say 4. You look at the comments.
9 got into it. I hope people look over.
Ethan said understandable. That's not what I was laughing at. Chris.
Yes, they are, Chris. But where do you
Did I
rank
give it
it?
a
Would
4?
you? Did Chris rank it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
All right, Chris. Where do you rank Junior Mints though? Are they 1 like I never want to see a Junior Mint again, or do you rate it as 5? Give me all of them. I want it because it's a 5 on mine.
What did I give it?
You
Did I say
gave it a 4, I thought. Yeah, you said 4.
All right, sure. It'll stay there. Oh, something happened to my
All right.
my
Here-
phone died
Oh my goodness.
while it's charging.
So he's got a 5. So Chris is in here now with the 5 on that.
Shoot. Is this the power strip on?
Yeah, otherwise this stuff wouldn't be working.
Well, why? What's wrong with my phone? It won't charge.
All right, the next one, folks.
We got problems.
Candy corn.
I have no phone.
Well, we can look. I'll let you go on this and look at the comments.
No, my phone is dead.
It's
like forever.
It's trying to charge.
It's been trying to charge all day.
Yeah, I think we need to get you a new phone then,
No, I don't want a new
or
phone.
try to get a new battery for it. Candy corn, and this is not it does not require you to have done the turkey dinner candy corn challenge or whatever. So, all right, so
I'm trying. I can't see comments now.
Chris says, I give it a 5 and I take all the 1 people Junior Mints. Amen. Okay, so I think Sandy is saying 3 for candy corn. And Jessica's going to give Chris all the Junior Mints. So candy corn. Now, this person says, I'm not as mad at candy corn as other people. I like candy corn, but does not excite me.
Sadly.
Or does it excite me? Sadly, no. Ethan says 2 on the candy corn.
Yeah, I guess I'll go 2.
Yeah, and you know the thing with candy corn is that it's gotten creative recently. And Chris, if you're still watching, buddy, you know he can attest to you that the candy corn challenge we did last year that was flavored with the turkey dinner.
Yeah.
that was bold to try something like that. I'm not talking about us eating it, saying for Brock's to try to do something with candy corn other than whatever the concoction of
nasty.
sugar is. Yeah. But they've made other flavors too. They're kind of like a little sweet and sour mixtures. So, I don't know. And Chris, I don't know if you're saying that from experience, but gotcha. All right, let's see here. What was all the rate? Yeah, you don't have them on there. I gotta go back here and
I
look at
can't
the
see
ratings.
it. My phone is dead.
All right, you're gonna be. I'll let you take this, and you can look at the
I'm
comments, and I'll show you how to. I'll show you how to go back and forth.
Okay,
Hold
good.
Control, and you get to put in the numbers too. So there's Control and the arrows back and forth. Okay.
Sure.
All right. So the next one
that-
after candy corn. Oh yeah.
Chris said it's 5 for candy corn pumpkins. Oh, I remember those.
Those were in the
they
mix
still
that we're
make
looking
'em?
at. Yes, they do. That's a lot more sugar.
Control. Wait,
You
no,
just hold-
arrows.
Control and then
Oh,
the arrow that way.
Thank you. Am I doing all right? Who's
If you want to
doing
keep
what?
plugging them in at this point.
If I can figure it out.
All right. So, excuse for just a moment. Having a little technical difficulty trying to set up the scoring.
You mean I'm slow?
No, did not say that. You did.
Because I don't know what I'm doing. All right. Shoot.
No worries.
Do I need to add?
Chris.
Do I need to add columns here?
No, that's Chris's error. So,
Okay.
all right. You got it?
No.
Just type in a number.
Oh shoot.
The other direction. There you go. So, yeah, for candy corn, it's just a. Yeah, they're up. All right, so I'm going to go on to the next one
I don't
because
see the candy corn except for
that's okay. We'll just jump to the next one here. Just scroll to the.
Oh. Shoot.
Just scroll there. All right, let's go to the next one. Three Musketeers. Three Musketeers. It's nougat exists in other candy bars in a more interesting configuration. So these are just kind of boring to me. That's what the author of this ranking says.
I don't find candy boring.
I like
All right, I don't know what I'm
Three
doing.
Musketeers is not my favorite. It's not high on the list. I'll give it a 3. It's just
Shoot.
at least you figured out how to do it.
No, it didn't.
So I'll give the Three Musketeers a 3. What say you?
Me?
Yeah. What are you going to give it?
I'll give it a 3.
Okay.
I can't spell.
Trying to get the. I was hoping the chats would show up on here tonight, so I wouldn't have to necessarily go
3.
back and
You
forth
gave
to
it a
that.
oops.
I gave it a 3.
I gave it an E. 3. Sandy a 3. Jessica a 5.
For Three Musketeers,
Yep. Oh shoot.
you're fine.
No, I'm not.
We'll just do an average here. I don't know how this is going here at the end, but we'll figure it out. All right, so the next one after that is Charleston Chew. I have never had a Charleston Chew.
Chris said 3. Just he would eat them if they were the only thing around.
So is everybody familiar with what a Charleston Chew is? According to the label here, it's a vanilla candy. It's got, I guess it's got like a vanilla center.
A chewy flavored nougat. Oh, a vanilla artificially flavored, chewy flavored nougat. Nougat, is that how you say it?
Nougat.
With a delicious chocolatey coating.
We have to go try to find
What are
one.
those numbers? On the, just like
Probably
got
the-
0 numbers.
Probably like a serial number, right? What does the lady say about Charleston Chew?
Slightly better than a Three Musketeer, but only because it has different flavors. Pro tip though, eat them frozen.
So a Charleston Chew should be frozen. Okay, it's from
They're
this
already
person.
going to break your teeth, so I mean, well, they're not that hard. They're kind of stretchy, aren't they?
Chris, I do believe that the author did vote accordingly, and let's see.
Okay, we're missing comments here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hold on, let me find it.
He gives it a -1. So but you lived in, assuming the Charleston Chews are for
All right.
South Carolina and not for West Virginia. All right, so we
Okay.
get comments here.
Yeah, but there's some.
Yeah, I got to figure out where we were on some of these. So I gave the laptop to Dana to review.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
Let's see. Ethan said he gave.
Yeah, what-
We'll see. Well, I'm trying to go back and read.
you go for
All right,
it.
Jessica said she had never tasted one before.
Hold on, we missed the.
Well,
I think that was Three Musketeer. So I don't know if Sandy's is the Charleston Chew. I think it's a 5.
Okay. So we're gonna try to play a little catch up here. Chris had said a 3 just because I would eat them.
That's the
if
Three Musketeer.
That's the Three Musketeer. Sandy with a 5 on that. Jessica said I don't think I've ever had one. This is about the Charleston Chews.
Mm-hmm.
Ethan says he would give it a 5. Used to eat them when he was a kid. Okay. I know I see them all the time. You know, at a checkout stand. I just never think to grab one. So may have to do that just for fun. Just says you should make a list of things you haven't tried for a taste test. Absolutely, we should do that. Chris says you only freeze them to throw them at other people.
That's what I was laughing at.
Carrie likes them. Okay, but are they? Is it a South Carolina thing? Is it a West Virginia thing? Is there another Charleston that they're the reason why they've made their way into this world? The world may never know.
We used to get them when we'd walk. Well, I remember being at Blaney Juanita's and we'd walk to 7-Eleven.
For Charleston Chews?
I didn't get them, but I want to say that Uncle Blaney liked them. So we'd get him some. He didn't ask for them. We just knew he liked it.
Carrie says, yeah, so it is a Charleston, South Carolina thing. Okay. Well, you know, the thing is, I thought you'd had those, but then I realized it wasn't that. You've had the Boston baked beans. That's the geographic thing or whatever they are. I don't think that's going to be on here, but Boston baked beans, interesting flavor.
Yeah, I don't know why I like them,
All right,
but I do.
on this list, Blow Pops. This one makes the middle of the list because this person, the author, feels very neutral about it. It's a classic, but now as an adult, I don't get excited about a lollipop, even if it does have bubble gum in the center.
She needs some happy pills.
As an adult, I think they are. That is a good reason to have it. You know, if my son has one and he doesn't like the flavor of that particular one, maybe it's green apple, I'll take it.
I love green apple.
But it looks like our peers don't feel as strongly about it.
I'm with Jessica though.
2,
Yeah,
and 3.
I don't chew the gum.
Yeah, the gum is nothing. I mean, the gum is like the stuff that you get in baseball cards. If you ever get the baseball cards.
Chad, do you have anything else?
Let's see, Chad. Yep. Yeah, I think I've seen those over a couple times. Let's see. Chris says, yeah, you're talking about about the person needing happy pills.
She does.
All right, next one. Got 14 to go.
She thinks I'm 65 because I like Almond Joy.
I mean, I don't dislike them, but Kit Kat. All right, so let's see here. Chris says blow pops were only good for hitting people in the head. It was like a club. I think I remember that happening in school. Yep. Ethan says 5 on the blow pops. Now it's nice in a blue moon thing to eat them. Yeah,
that's how I am.
That's the way I feel about them. So I mean, I'd give a blow pop I'll give it a 3.
Like,
I'll give it a 4 just because it is.
I feel like risking breaking a tooth today. That's how sometimes I feel.
Now, Kit Kats, this person says, half the appeal of these is the crunchy break. Other than that, they have a great crunch, melty chocolate, and are in a fun stick form. Okay. Whatever that means. That is probably one of the weirdest descriptions.
I mean, they even got their own theme song.
Yeah. They are a good little snack. I mean, they're I think they're the perfect size snack to break off pieces.
They're good to have in your purse. And if you're hungry, you can eat it. Nobody notices.
Ethan, you're fine. Spelling does not count on the Davis Rush Hour, and I don't think it counts. Well, it doesn't count on the Gallagher Power Hour either. However, I've learned that if you don't get it right,
well, I didn't even notice. We read it as blow pop. Is that what he's talking about?
Yeah, we try to we try to translate typos as best we can. So
I didn't even notice.
If I was on Chris's show right now, I would be worried about either Mount Sinai or Mount Sonia. You don't know that story, do you?
I think you told me.
So he asked a question about the Ten Commandments or Moses,
Oh, so Sinai.
and I was trying to type in Mount Sinai, and Mount Sonia comes up. So from let's go.
Oh, did we rate? Yeah, they rated.
They can't read 4s. Yeah. All right.
I'm taking them a 4, I guess. Oh,
this was one of my mom's favorites. I remember this as a kid. Whoppers. Whoppers. Now, we're not talking about the Burger King burger here. We're talking about the chocolate malt balls.
I think I'll say a 2. It's not the worst.
Our author of our article says that people have opinions about these. Either you love them or hate them. I will say they lean on the dustier side, but I appreciate the change in texture and the fact that you have to really bite into these for the chocolate to crack. They are harder.
She must have had some old ones.
Yeah, they are. I mean, they're harder, but they're not that bad.
Yeah.
Chris is doubling down and giving us a 10 for Whoppers. Whoppers for me are kind of like a middle of the road one. I don't dislike them. They're not going to be the candy I go to if I see them on the.
That's why I was saying 2 for me, but I don't hate them.
I'll give them a 3 for Whoppers. I think Jessica gave them a 1.
And a pukey face.
And Chris, that's when you said it's in the Whoppers too. Sandy with a 5 on those. Yeah, I mean, they're good. They're good. Don't get me wrong. It's just not something that I'm going to go to all the time.
I got excited about this one.
Nerds. The person says, I've never met a kid who didn't like nerds. There is something so satisfying about the square cardboard box they come in, the little box they come out of, and the act of sliding the sour bits into your mouth and feeling them melt. They are sweet and colorful and fun.
So she likes these?
I remember when Nerds came out. It was something everybody loved. It was always the purple and the pink ones.
Strawberry and grape. I like the green apple and the cherry. Carrie and I were talking about this the other night. They had those double coated. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Those were good. Yeah, I like some Nerds. I'm a 5.
Yeah, I'll give him a 5.
Jessica's a 5. Sandy's a 4. Chris is a 2.
Ethan's.
Oh yeah.
Now I can eat them all day.
So if everybody's going over a 5, I'll do it.
Yeah. Well, see, originally this was supposed to be a 10-point scale, but I thought we'll pull it back a little bit.
That's okay. If it's something somebody likes, they can give more.
Yeah. If you want to, on any of these candies, if it is something that just blows you away, that you love, you can't get enough of them, give us the 10. Give us 100. I don't care. All right. After the Nerds, Crunch Bars. All right, well, Chris said the only good thing about a nerd is one of them created the computer. Okay. So, all right, you guys, you have your candy exchange coming up here. All right, so our author says, some may argue this is simply a chocolate bar filled with puffed rice.
It is.
And some people would be right. But how satisfying is that? The super creamier chocolate melts so quickly, revealing these crunchy bits of texture. For some reason, the mini versions are always preferred over the full size. Yeah, I like the bigger version on these. The fun sizes are great, but the original Crunch Bar, I think, holds more weight than for me.
Jessica says 4.5.
Now we're breaking the scale.
Yeah.
We're using half points now.
I guess I'll do a 2.
A 2 for the Crunch Bar?
I mean, it's not the worst thing on earth, but...
Now we're going into the top 10, and I want you to notice something with these. We're finally hitting a lot more chocolate candy options, like chocolate bars. Yeah. And the sweet candies or the hard candies or whatever are, we've already hit a few of those. So it'll be interesting to see what the next hit 10 are.
Right, Chris said 5.
Chris has got a 5. Okay.
All right, this one, I know somebody who's going to say a 5. Or maybe a 10.
Milky Way. The Milky Way bar. A classic, a favorite, but when compared to its chocolate bar cousins, the Milky Way is just a little bit monotonous.
Yeah.
Monotonous. A recipe that's been improved by other brands. Still, it's not Halloween without it.
Sandy said a 2.
All right, so Sandy says a 2.
Oh, Ethan's having to go.
Ethan, thank you so much for jumping in and watch if you get a chance, check the end of the show and see how we all fared on the rest of the candies.
I haven't been scoring them.
What's that?
I haven't been going to score them.
That's okay. We'll go back and just kind of figure it out. But
and let us know too about wrestling.
yes, please again share with me. I know I missed the last one, but share with me the next event that's in Richmond, Chester, or Petersburg, or Prince George or Hopewell.
Whatever.
All right, so
Jessica said definitely. He said we'll do. Oh yeah, take care and God bless.
Oh, God bless you too, brother. Be careful, be safe out there, and do everything you got to do to stay active and stay working.
All right. Jessica said yeah, definitely a 10 on that. That's her favorite.
Okay. Chris is now down to increments of decimals.
He's
0.0074639. Wow, you really have a hatred for Milky Way.
All right, Jessica will take yours.
Yeah, well,
even trade now. They got each.
I think we got to. I think that if these kids were in the same neighborhood. If these kids were in the same neighborhood together at that time, they would have definitely passed their candy back and forth. So, all right, perfect. Thank you, Ethan. Thank you. I appreciate it, man.
We do chairs.
Well, we're just using these folding ones. Yeah, I'm just using a folding
You don't
chair.
sit in this for work, do you?
Yeah. I got. All right, all right, so we got one.
I'm falling asleep here.
Yeah, it hurts the back. I gotta go get the bigger one back. All right, number 9, 100 grand. It's 8:30 now on the East Coast. We got to get ready for the run here. So the 100 grand bar, just edging out the Crunch bar, if only for its addition of caramel or caramel. There's such a satisfying feeling when opening up the wrapper to the cool, bumpy texture. Plus, how fun is it to say, I've got 100 grand? Ah, one can dream. Again, this is one I know I've had. Have you had one?
Long time ago.
Yeah, 100 grand bar is not one that I'd have
It's rich caramel, milk chocolate, crispy, crunchy. What? Does that say crunchies? Crunchies.
I'd have to pull it closer over here so I could see it.
Oh, that's Spanish. Okay, never mind. Caramel Rico.
I haven't had it in a while. I mean,
chocolate
I would.
Con something.
Let me see. I'm gonna pull it a little closer so I can see what that says. Carmelo Rico.
Carmelo Rico.
I think that's the Spanish translation.
I just said that.
Okay, I was going to say.
That's what I said.
All right, so it's
chocolate con luck.
con leche.
Whatever. I don't speak Spanish.
Chocolate con leche.
I took a semester in 8th grade, and we watched Madonna's one song. What's that song she sang?
She sang a lot.
Not in Spanish.
Oh, I don't know the name of that song. All right, so 100 grand. People are coming back here. It says they got a 2, a 3, and a 5. So it has everything that I would want in a bar. So I mean, I can give it a 4, I guess, because I don't have a big memory of it. All right, number 8, Twix.
You like these? Okay.
Yes, I love Twix. Number 5. That's a 5 for me.
Isn't that terrible that I always have trouble remembering your absolute favorite I think it's between you like these and you like oh my goodness, what was the other thing that you said you liked? It wasn't not Whoppers.
Milk Duds?
Yeah. You like those too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those are the 2.
All right, so Twix are getting. All right, so we got a 5, a 5, 3 5s. So 5s seems to be a popular thing. You?
Well, I'll say 3.
You like 3. So we who gave the Twix a 5, we must talk to Dana and convince her to become a 5.
No.
All right, our author says.
I think it's more of a cookie. Oh yeah, there it is. Go ahead.
Oh.
That's why.
What she said? Okay.
The shortbread cookie. I'm
All
not
right, so
a big shortbread cookie in the middle of my chocolate.
So our author says. If I can get a little closer so I can see it here. Our author says, I like what the Twix is aiming at. If a pastry chef were to enter the chocolate bar world, this is what they would have made. The components, a shortbread cookie layered with caramel and chocolate, are the best of both the cookie and candy world. Plus, you get 2 of them. Yes, she should give us her Twix. Just quit trying to, make excuses. Eat the candy bar.
That was good to you.
I think he was talking about the author.
Oh, okay.
I think so, anyway. All right, number 7, Starburst. Okay, before we go any further on the write-up and the rankings, what's your favorite flavor of Starburst?
Do you want me to say?
You can say.
I like, see, they can't see the picture.
All right, so
I like the red, but I also like those pink ones. Isn't that pink lemonade?
I think it's strawberry.
Strawberry? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because so
That's
traditional,
right.
traditional Starburst are cherry, orange,
Lemon.
lemon, and let's say cherry, orange, and
Strawberry.
Yeah, strawberry is the pink, red is the cherry, orange, and yellow is lemon.
And we got found for Aiden because he liked the red. I think the reds were his favorite. Found him a pack where they sell them just the reds. Remember that?
Mm-hmm. Which is not. I mean, that's neat that you can do that, but it takes away the fun. Starburst, to me, that company makes some incredible candy. The fact that you can get jelly beans that are Starburst flavor.
Those jelly beans are good. I'm not a jelly bean, big jelly bean person, but those are good.
Yeah,
Hard to find them.
We were talking. I can't remember if it was today or when it was, but I think it was Chris and Luke and some others too that I've talked about, like black licorice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that Starburst is there to get away from some of those things. This lady says, here's the thing about Starburst. They come individually wrapped, which meant traditionally was high. And
meant tradability.
I can't read. Was high. And we know those pink ones were a hot commodity on the playground. Luckily, now we can just buy that single flavor, as Dana just said, without having to offload the reds and the yellows. Whatever.
Oh, hold on. You got some comments on Starburst.
All right, so let me go all the way back here because they have some rankings too. All right, so Sandy said 3, and her favorite's the yellow. Jessica likes the strawberry or pink with a 5. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Chris says they are Starburst are teeth cloggers. Jessica says non-traditional flavors I've had are great before, and those were by far my favorite.
Never had that. I bet it was good.
Yeah, and the jelly beans are incredible. And I don't know that I've had the strawberry or the Starburst gummies, but that's got to be on the list too.
No, that's Lifesavers I'm thinking of.
All right, so the number 6, Take 5 by Reese's. Reese's Take 5. This is a pretzel with peanut butter and chocolate. I can't recall if I've had their variation of this. I've had other candies that are like it. The author just says this candy bar really just went for it with 5 layers of salty and sweet all jammed into one wrapper. Chocolate, peanuts, caramel, peanut butter, pretzels. It's like a bunch of snacks rolled into one.
And she commends them for it.
They need to take 5 and throw it in the trash. And Sandy says a 4 on that one.
Yeah.
Jessica hasn't tried it, but it sounds good, so she'll say 3.
I'm saying a 1. It just doesn't look good to me.
Yeah, I'm going to go... I'll go with a 2. Just, again, if it's there, I might try it if I have to have something. All right, top 5. This is going to be fun. Number 5, Butterfinger. A Butterfinger, whether the big or the little one. Butterfinger is another one that is controversial, but it grabs a top spot for a few reasons. There's no other candy out there like it. The texture is so crumbly, the flavor is super unique, and there's no mistaking it for anything else. Amen to that, because it definitely does not taste like another one.
Ooh, you know what's good? Is we had ice cream.
Chris.
We had ice cream, remember recently?
Yes.
They make that Butterfinger. That's really good.
Yes. Butterfinger.
Homemade ice cream.
She's right. If you don't like Butterfinger candy bars, try to put it in a shake or some type of ice cream because
we didn't make the ice cream, but it was homemade ice cream that was Butterfinger. I've had it twice now. They've made it. Oh my goodness, so good.
Butterfinger is one of my favorites. I agree with Chris. It's a 5. Sandy and Jessica say 1.
I'm between a 4 and a 5. Oh my goodness.
That's so funny. See, we'll be giving Chris Gallagher's address here after the show for you to send all of your rejected candy flavors. I mean, it's still up there for me. It's a 5.
I like it.
Okay.
These are nothing alike.
All right, so here
This is wrong.
So yeah, we just saw number 4, and number 4 on the list is a combo. They put 2 on here, and I don't know if they think that they taste the same, but I think each of us will agree they do not.
I mean, earlier in the list, she did Almond Joy / Mounds. They're not.
But they're the same family.
Yeah. This is nothing.
Well, we also had the Laffy Taffy and the
Yeah.
Airheads too, which
Yeah.
was kind of weird. But
They're not the same.
so this choice here, I mean, it's not a choice. Number 4 is listed as Baby Ruth or Snickers.
And Snickers. I mean, she's saying both of them.
Or both of them are number 4, I guess. I don't know if that means there's a tie here or because they share some similarities. Rank them separate for you guys. Baby Ruth and Snickers. I haven't had a Baby Ruth in a while, but I loved them, and that was a 5 for
I'll
me.
give you mine. Baby Ruth's 1 for me.
Okay. Snickers?
5.
5 for Snicker.
Saying the
Snickers the 1 million.
Yeah, Jessica said that. Well, those are really.
I'll give a 4 to Snickers. I'll give a Baby Ruth. I'll give a 5. Just a slight. What? All right. So
Not me, the lady.
I haven't read the ladies' comments yet because y'all's comments are so much better. Jessica says yes, they are. Wow, those are way different. Yes, they are. Sandy, Baby Ruth 1, Snickers 1 million. Chris, she needs to send those space with Jeff Bezos.
Jessica can't eat this, but she used to love Snickers, so she would give it a 5, and Baby Ruth a 3.
Wow,
Baby Ruth a
Chris.
0 and Snickers 3. Whoa, Snickers a 3.
I'm not asking for reasons why for any of you, but that's some interesting stuff. The ladies.
I like the little tiny mini Snickers.
Mm-hmm.
Those are so nice to have. You just pop one in.
Yeah, that's the way I feel about the Baby Ruth. If I have one of those,
I'll give you those.
The author says some might be
upset.
Some might be upset with me for jumping these two or lumping these two rather into the same category, but the only real difference between them is where the peanuts are located.
No.
Snickers does a better job at cosmetics by layering the peanuts chopped up in the caramel, while Baby Ruth places them whole. To me, they are both crunchy and soft with a great caramel flavor.
They're different.
To each their own. Yeah. All right, number 3, Skittles.
I can't decide if it's a 3 or 4.
Chris says that Snickers reminds him of making cookies and putting everything on the counter and mixing them into the bowl. I mean, there's a lot going on with Snickers. I guess that's the reason why their tagline is that Snickers satisfies you. Mm-hmm. So, Skittles, she says, colorful, unmistakable, and packing in tons of different flavors. Skittles are sugary, chewy, and just totally satisfying. Not arguing with her on that.
They're good.
That would be a 5 for me. They're one of my favorite sweet, chewy, whatever candies you want to call
I
them.
guess I'll say 4 because if I see it in front of me, I'll eat it. But
all right.
oh yeah, the green is the best.
Sandy says 5 for the lime green rep. Jessica with a 5. And then our last. All right. Let's now.
Okay.
You've already seen them here. Do you have any issues with that? Because I have a question on this one.
Yeah, I'm thinking the same thing. I think I read your mind.
Yeah.
With this.
Don't give anything away.
Okay, what am I supposed to say?
Well, we'll hold off on that first. And Chris says a 1 for Skittles. The only good thing about Skittles is tricking friends into thinking they are M&Ms from Big Lots. Nice segue. It's not the next one, but number 2 is Reese's Cups. Now she just says Reese's, but I think we all know she means Reese's Cups. And she says, you can't tell me that if you went up to a house and they were giving out Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, that you weren't totally hyped. It's peanut butter, it's chocolate, it's nostalgia, it's joy. There's a reason we all love the TJ's dark chocolate peanut butter cups. They remind us of these times. It must be from a regional thing, but Reese's peanut butter cups, yeah, that's kind of like the go-to snack.
The one in the picture, those aren't my favorite. I like the regular.
Oh, the traditional ones.
They have the little minis.
Chris is saying 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. So he has by far selected the Reese's Cups.
Yeah, I would say 5.
But like she says, the picture we're seeing are the little bitty ones. But do you like the little ones or the bigger ones? Or around Christmas time where you can get the ones that are the size of a plate.
No, and Jessica said 5, especially if they're the shaped ones. No, Mom had those. She had the little pumpkin ones, and they are something about it being little shapes, like the Christmas trees. They had those little tiny pumpkins. Those were so good.
But
Dustin and I ate 2 before, as soon as we got the bag.
But you're right. I mean,
but they were like literally that big.
Where Reese's has really succeeded with this is whether it's the Christmas tree, whether it's an Easter egg, whether it's just the traditional cups. Those peanut butter treats and chocolate treats are just incredible. Let me get back up here. Like I said, Chris has belabored the point by saying 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. And Jessica, 5, especially if they are the shaped ones. 2 have to be in the mood, but they taste great on a s'more.
I've heard about that.
Never have tried that, so
I've heard that.
We have to try that here. Chris would take a Reese's cup from a clown. That's what I was laughing about. Holding a balloon by a white van.
Yeah, that's kind of scary. Clowns scare me anyway.
Jessica likes the bigger ones. The classic ones, the thin ones, are for liberal hippies.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't mean like the little paper thin ones. I meant like the regular.
Yeah, she just means the standard 2-pack.
I mean, I like those.
Yeah, the standard 2-pack is that. Do you prefer the 2-pack versus the
4-pack?
Or 4-pack, okay.
Well, I get Aiden the big bag of the snack pack, and they come in, each have their own individual, and he...
If you're paying attention, what do you think number 1 is on this list? What is the number 1 candy by Miss Felicia Lalomia, who is the food and culture editor for Delish.com? What is number 1 on this list? If we still have viewers, because our number dropped down quite a bit. And everybody's exactly right. It is M&M's. Now, this is the question that we had, and we picked up. We read each other's mind on this one.
I think. I'm pretty sure.
Peanut or regular?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I mean, what else is there?
The lady says
or
regular.
Do they melt in your mouth and not in your hand? I mean, your mouth and not in your hand.
3 or as Chris says, 3 and E or W and W. So regular, peanut, or mini. These are the top candy of Halloween, and any day really. Practically no kid gets upset about M&Ms. They were not often up for training because everyone liked to keep them. For that reason and so many more, M&Ms reigned supreme. Now I'm going to probably upset a few people because when it came to M&Ms, I only went for one type of M&M. Peanut.
Yeah.
I did not, as a kid, if I saw one of those brown mini packets of M&Ms, I was handing them away. I was giving them away. I just did not like just the chocolate M&Ms. And they're still not high on my list, but
no, I would eat it. I wouldn't turn it down. But if I saw like if there was a basket in the yellow and the brown, I would pick the yellow first.
Yeah. Now, guys, so what do y'all want? Peanut or chocolate? Or there's a pretzel M&M now.
Yeah, I didn't like those.
What is the other types of M&Ms?
Well, no, but
Yeah, well, go ahead. You can see that.
Jessica said she's going to go with the 3 because if she had a choice, wait, hold on. If I had a choice, I'd choose something else, but she likes them. Sandy's a 4. I'm going to be a 5 for M&Ms.
Oh.
What?
Looking at this
they probably have like cookies and cream.
So here are the flavors of M&Ms you can choose now.
All right.
Milk chocolate, peanut butter,
what am I?
crispy M&Ms, mini M&Ms, caramel M&Ms, and this thing is going to
pretzel,
pretzel,
mint dark. I've seen those.
mint dark M&Ms, fudge brownie.
Dark chocolate. Now I've had those before. The almond ones.
Yeah,
they're okay.
Yeah.
They're all right.
Birthday cake M&Ms.
Oh, we didn't try those.
Cookies and scream
Yeah,
M&Ms.
cookies and scraps. I've heard of that. I haven't tried them. Mega. Ooh. White chocolate. Hazelnut spread. Triple chocolate and mint crisp. Whoa, more. Hot chocolate.
Wow.
English toffee. Ooh, we should have an M&M show. Hold on. Did I miss one?
I've kind of stopped because there's so many.
Peppermint. M&M classic mix. All right, we need to find these and have a thing with the boys.
All right, so let's
probably taste.
we go catch up here and see what we got here on the comments. Okay, Jessica said we're going with a 3 because if I had a choice, I'd choose something else, but I like them. Sandy with a 4. Chris said coffee, mocha, pretzel, peanut butter. Jessica says I do like the crispy pretzel and the caramel ones. Chris has a 5 peanut butter M&Ms and chasing them down with regular M&Ms. That makes sense.
It's funny how they do have a different flavor, or maybe it's just because I don't know.
What goes good with a bag of M&Ms? Milk. I can't think of anything else that would go with M&Ms except maybe some milk. Just a bag of M&Ms goes down with a bag of Reese's. Okay, I could see that. Now, have they ever gotten together and had like a Reese's cup with M&Ms in them?
There's a. All right, what did I miss? There is a Hershey bar or some kind of there's some kind of bar. M&M's not Hershey, is it? No.
No, that's Mars, I think.
Thank you. There is some kind of candy bar with M&Ms in it because we've had that before.
I think the last question I have for tonight before we have a prayer.
Jessica said she didn't like the mega ones. And Sandy said they would. Did you already read that? The cherry cordial.
Oh no, I didn't. No, I didn't see that. They used to have a cherry cordial at Christmas, which was really. That sounds kind of cool, actually.
Oh, there are more. Coffee nut, peanut dark. Hold on. Peanut dark chocolate, espresso, coconut. Ooh, I don't know. I like coconut, but I don't know about that. Salted caramel. Whoa, milk chocolate cherry, dulce de something.
Dulce de leche M&Ms.
Cheesecake. Raspberry.
Orange
chocolate. Toffee peanut. Sugar cookie. Hold on, too fast. M&M's peanut mix. Honey nut. White chocolate marshmallow.
I'm going to stop right there because this is turning into... well, if I have to keep going then.
Hold on, too many. I mean, too fast.
50.
No, we were at 37.
There we go, right there. Because 37 is white chocolate, marshmallow.
Wildly cherry. Gingerbread. Butterscotch. Candy corn, white chocolate. Chocolate popcorn. Creepy cocoa. I can't read.
Creepy Cocoa Crisp.
Carrot cake. Pecan pie. Yes, pecan. So, orange vanilla cream. Chili nut. You'd eat those. Candy apple. You'd eat those. Well, you'd probably eat all these, but key lime pie.
And that's the last one.
Coconut. Did we already do coconut? Oh, coconut peanut. Maybe the other was just coconut.
You know, the only question I had was, of all the candies that were listed tonight, was there something that you were surprised wasn't on here?
Oh, there's more. Pumpkin spice.
We're going to put this aside because we're already approaching the 9 o'clock hour.
Okay, and I'm sleepy.
Yeah. Pecan. Oh, goodness.
It is pecan. What?
Shall I throw out? That's what Chris said. Pecan. Pecan is where you put the trust issue. Thank you. But no, my question though is there a candy that we didn't talk about? Now we only got a couple of minutes here that we didn't talk about that should have been on this list. Because I was kind of surprised that Reese's Pieces was not on there.
No, I thought she said it was the worst list.
That was the best.
Oh, I thought it said worst.
I don't think we ever got to the worst. I mean, we'd probably be still talking for a while if we didn't get to the.
I thought the title of it was worse. That's why I thought she needed it. She was like something was wrong with her.
Well, she's got it listed here. It says, and worst candy of all time. So she narrowed it down to 30.
Oh, okay.
But she didn't put, you know, the
She
like
was
you
just
said, those
she
peanut
was
butter
just
kisses.
ranking them. Okay.
Yeah, she didn't do the peanut butter kisses. She didn't do the orange.
Peanut butter
The,
kisses.
is that what they're called? It's those black and orange wrapped candies. She didn't do the some of the marshmallow stuff. You know, there's a lot of things she didn't put on there. But I was kind of surprised that Chris. There you go. Whatchamacallit was not on there. That's a good candy bar. It's only and a candy bar is only about 35
They
years
still
old.
make it.
Yeah. Let's see.
I like. Well, of course, this wouldn't made the list. I like the zero bars.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I do. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm not huge into white chocolate, but I like that one.
I don't know, like Heath Bar wasn't on here.
I had a little phase where I was eating I'd eat those quite a bit a few years ago. Remember? Like you said, pepper and patty. That's
Yeah.
more, I guess that's more thought about like a Christmas thing, isn't it?
I guess, but like I said, for I mean, this is just
Mr.
for Halloween.
Goodbar.
but Mr. Goodbar Crackle.
Because I mean, if I see a candy dish, especially with the minis, I will just pick all of those right out.
What about the
Hershey bar?
Yeah, a traditional Hershey bar, whether just regular chocolate or you can do the almond. Nothing. All
I
right.
always have a stash of the almonds.
Well, we know that we're getting up to the top of the hour. We don't usually go to 9, so we're going to jump off here after a quick prayer. We certainly want to continue to remember many that we've listened in the past, and certainly keep them all in your prayers. As far as those who have lost family members this past year, those who are dealing with COVID, those who are currently shut in because of COVID, whether it be for worship service or just in general. We've got a number of family and friends that have been dealing with it, and then others who are dealing with some other medical conditions. So I'm going to turn off the camera. We'll have a quick prayer, and then we'll be back in just a second. Dear God and Father in heaven, we thank you, Lord, for blessing us with another day to live in your creation, to live in your presence. And we pray, Lord, that as we have worked, whether we have worked, whether we have played, whatever we have done, Lord, we pray what we've done has been pleasing in your sight. And we're thankful for times like tonight where we can have good-natured fun and just opportunity to have fellowship with our friends and family members across the country. And we pray, Lord, that you'll continue to bless relationships like these, that we can lead them, use those relationships to grow closer to you, and hopefully, Lord, to reach out to those who just don't have a true understanding of what the Christian life really is all about. And help us, Lord, to be that shining example. And Lord, we pray that you'll forgive us when we stumble and fall and forget that example that is set before us. We pray that you'll continue to be with those that are sick, those who are struggling at this time, whether it be from the virus, whether it be from some other medical condition or something that is just a struggle for them. We pray, Lord, that you'll provide them with that mercy and help along the way. And let us also, as instruments of your will, help them as well. We pray all these things, if it be your will, and it's in your Son's name that we do pray. Amen. All right, if you haven't had a chance to join the Gallagher Power Hour, we'd urge you to go and look that up. Chris Gallagher, who has been making comments here tonight, he has got a show. It starts here in just a few minutes, and we're going to tune off here so that we can join that show as viewers. But we'd urge you to go out there, see his show. It is full of a lot of fun, a lot of trivia. Definitely one that's also very, very much Christian oriented, and appreciate what the Gallaghers do in regards to their efforts with the Gallagher Power Hour. He also has a group page that if you are interested in joining, hit him up and he will help you out there. But until next Tuesday, and hopefully starting next week, we might be able to squeeze in another show or two. The schedule's going to ease a little, but we'll let you know. But until next Tuesday, we hope you'll stay safe. We'll talk to you soon. God bless you all. Good night.